hailing all the way from Montreal, DJ YOC is in the house. Thank you so much for being with us in LaLa Land today.
Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you so much.
Do we say Yossi or?
It is Yossi.
Okay.
YOC! Oh, all right. So what's behind the name? What's the story?
Actually, my first name is Yossi, YOSSI. And the guy that actually taught me how to DJ when I was like 13 years old used to call me Yossi all the time. So it just clicked from that point on.
Oh, I love
At
it.
13.
Yeah.
What were you doing at a nightclub at 13?
I was in a nightclub at 13. I just started DJing when I was That's a different, I started DJing in nightclubs when I was around 18, 19. Yeah.
Did you know you wanted to be a DJ, or was it just sort of a side?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I just fell into it. I honestly, I just fell into it. My brother-in-law, the gentleman that was married to my sister at that point, when I was 13, used to do this as a business, like private corporate events. And my sister called me up one day. She's like, "Look, do you want to go help him out, lift some equipment, whatever it is?" And I'm like, "Sure, no problem." Started lifting equipment with him and everything else, the speakers, the turntables, and I just started staying at events with him. And I saw what he was doing. I'm like, "Wow, I love this." After 6 months, I bought equipment. And since then, I just started practicing. And at 15, I did my first event by myself.
Wow. Who knew that? I mean, DJs are, they're some of the biggest artists in the world now. I mean, it's like no one even knew it was coming.
I didn't know either.
Right?
No, it is. Right now, it's like anybody's a DJ at this point. A lot of celebrities are DJs now also. It's like,
know, right?
But you are establishing quite a reputation for yourself with DJ and Backstreet Boys. I mean, who do you look up to and who's inspired your career?
I've always looked up to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Him is like, he's just the way he DJs, the way he scratches. I've always looked up to him, and I just love the way he. And I've had the chance and the opportunity to DJ with him many times.
Wow.
And he's such a cool guy. Such a cool guy, down to earth guy as well.
That's incredible. What do you think, in addition to your unparalleled talent, what do you think has made you successful as a DJ?
I guess it's consistency too, right? You have to be consistent in what you do and always be able to deliver every time you do a party. I've been doing this, I'm 13 years old, like I said, and I did my first event at 15, started doing clubs at 19, started traveling when I was around 22, 23. And I was just always, I just have a passion for it. I never did it for money, I always did it because I loved it. And I think that's what shows when I'm DJing.
Wow.
Do you think you'll ever get sick of the lifestyle, like being up late at night and all of that?
Well, that's why I started other businesses.
Okay.
Diversify, right?
You have no choice. I mean, as a DJ, especially if you're not like a, let's say like a Calvin Harris or a David Guetta type of DJ, you have to think of your future too. So I mean, DJing local parties, private parties, even if you're traveling, it's fine, it's cool. But at one point, you get older. And you have to think, if you want to have a family, whatever it is, you need to think of other avenues to bring in money.
So tell us about the other businesses.
So I have an event company, which only does private events, corporate events, and we do the production also of it and everything else in terms of lighting, decor, whatever it is. And I have restaurants. I partnered up with 4 guys back in Montreal, and we have over 9 restaurants. And now we're starting to franchise them, so a little bit over, like we're thinking more like Toronto, Vancouver, and then hopefully hitting up LA as well soon.
Love it.
Yeah.
What are these restaurants?
We have a Mexican restaurant, we have a Cuban restaurant, we have 2 Japanese restaurants, we have poke restaurants, we have a cocktail bar, and obviously like a few of each. And now we're just franchising them.
Sounds like you're pretty lazy. Like seriously.
On top of that, I have a colleague of mine out of Vancouver, and we do a dog rescue online. So it's called RAD, which stands for Rescue All Dogs. And what we do is basically try to, like, let's say like these bracelets, we try to sell bracelets like this online to be able to get funds, to be able to help abused animals. So that's what we do right now also.
Nice.
Oh, incredible.
Wow.
So how can people get involved?
In which part? The
RAD.
RAD? Honestly, just go on the social media and just, if you see, like we post a lot about animals also. Like just last month we helped out a dog called Bean that got hit by a truck on the street and that needed immediate surgery. And obviously its owners were homeless and kind of abandoned her. And so we literally went online. I went on my social media and in 24 hours we raised the money for her, for the surgery. And people were it was just an outpour for her. And I went to visit her, actually. I was in Vancouver last week for a gig. And I actually went to visit her, and she's the sweetest thing, and she's recovering, and she's so happy, and she has a family now. She's adopted, and it's just amazing.
Fantastic, man.
So if people want to get involved, it's just like we sell stuff like bracelets and all this all the time. And if you see us online, which is called Rescue All Dogs, if you want to help out, with pleasure.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. How can people find your personal journey?
Well, on social media, I'm at DJYOC. So anywhere from that point on.
Nice.
Really.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank
We'll be
you.
back.